Good morning, good afternoon, good evening regarding the time you are watching us. My name is Mwangi Mwaneki and this is Mind and Mike podcast, where we give you a chance to listen in to the conversations that truly matter, the conversations that not everyone is having out there, but everyone needs to hear them. So today, our topic is going to be about youths and politics. We have a guest today, a young man, and I want to know the involvement of the youth in politics and their participation in 2027 and beyond. Let him introduce himself first, and then we are going to start our show. Welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Mangi. Thank you for welcoming me to this studio. For my name, I'm Raphael, youth leader, Nkareta Ward, Narok North Constituency, Narok County. Yeah.
So, how is the politics of the day in Narok?
Politics in Narok is very interesting. It's very interesting currently. However, the temperature is going high. If you can see the opposition side, we have the opposition side. We also have those who are in UDA, because the current government that is leading Narok County is the UDA government. If I can categorize, Governor Ndutu is from UDA. If you come to Narok East, MPK Naramat is also the UDA candidate. If you come to Narok North, it's ODM. If you go to Narok West, it's a UDA aspirant. And then you come to Narok South, it's also an UDA candidate that is now currently leading here. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So I've heard that you are a youth leader. So how are you able to influence, or what? First, let me come to the first question. What inspired you to join politics, or what passion made you join politics?
One thing that has made me to join politics, there's a difference between being a leader and being a politician. For me, I can say I'm playing both roles. I'm a leader also, and I'm also a politician. One thing that has always inspired me is this is something that I always admire. I always admire to be a leader, also, and I also love politics. While I was in my school, Longisa Boys, I was also a president there. Even in my primary education, I was also a leader there. So many things has actually inspired me to be a leader and also to play political role. Yes.
Yeah, is there any political leader who inspires you to be like them, or who makes you love politics?
Yeah, I think if I say if there is my role model now, he was Baba, the late Raila Amolo Odinga. But if you come to Maselan, he's this guy called the late William Olentimama. He was a very brave leader. He was a leader who loves his people. He was a leader that we call him a hero. So those are the people who inspired me. But in the current regime is Sisi Sifuna. Yes.
Okay, and between Raila and the late Olentimama, what have you loved about them? What is that one specific thing that you loved about Raila and maybe Olentimama? Then we come to Sifuna. What is that thing that you're coming to love about him?
Yeah, if I start by the late Baba, one thing that I learned, or one thing that Raila mentored in me, this guy was very brave, and he was on the sides of people. So sometimes it is good when it is wrong. Baba never silent. He just said these things are wrong, and if it is right, Baba always calls people and talk to them. So Raila was a very brave leader, a very wise leader, and a leader who loved his people. He was the leader. He was the president of people. He was a people president. Yeah, but if you come now to William Olentimama, actually in Maryland, this was the best leader we ever have in our Maryland. He was someone who actually, in every time, he defends the Ama community. He protects the community inheritance. The guy protect the community culture and even defend them in all means. So actually both of them, I can say that they are brave, they help the people, and they participate well, especially in matters of development. Yeah. If I come to Sifuna, let me say the current government has really paralyzed the hope of youth. So we are trying to reform them, to reform it back. At least we are trying to reform it back. And then now we have joined this Sifuna movement. This guy always support Mwananchi. I think you have seen him later, of which I have that video in my phone while he was in the parliament, while during the Maandamano period. The guy was there and was complaining that this is a public institution, that even the normal Mwananchi can access it, while the police were shooting people. So this guy lying on the side of Mwananchi. So the guy is very brave and energetic, and I love it so much.
Okay, according to you, all the political role models that you have, the thing that the character that is coming out strongly, the people that you love are the people who are brave. Do you think that you can be brave, maybe not only in Narok, because these are national leaders? Sifuna has joined the league. Do you think that, or do you believe that someday you will be a national leader who will be brave and will be admired by other young people, other young Raphaels who are still maybe in school, they do not yet know about politics? Do you think you will be an idol to them or a role model?
Yeah, I think I will be, and I'm sure, we will also pray to our God that things shall be well. The only thing that we will come against is the spirit of handout. The one thing that is now silent in our young people, especially our young leaders, is something that we call handouts. The little handout that we get, you will speak again. But if we avoid it and run for what you want to be, actually nothing will defend you. You will go for it. If it is now I myself that I want to be a leader, I want to become a governor, I want to become an MP, because for now I might be an aspirant in Kareta Ward MCA, the ticket of DCP. But the main thing that I have is to do great things in the society, to bring change, and to achieve more. Yeah. So I think I will perform the best, and it is my prayer that I will be.
Okay. Now, to some national conversation, it is all about, or what I want us to talk about is about the youth and politics. Do you think that the current leadership or the current political class and the leadership class that we have, do you think they really understand what the youth want? And do you think the youth also understand what it means to be in politics?
Some of them, I can say some of them, they understand. But one thing that we are worried now is that people don't appreciate the way that I told you earlier. People don't separate between a political leader and a leader, because some of the leaders that we have now, some of them are politics, so they are playing a political game. These people are playing a political game. They are not doing a leadership work, but they are playing a political game. Like now, you cannot deploy police to go and shoot people in a demonstration. Those are people who don't understand anything about democracy. So that is why I'm saying you must differentiate firstly between a leader and a politician. Some of these people are politicians, but they are not leaders. That's why you will come to realize that they did nothing on the ground, because these people are politicians, but they were being elected to be leaders, and yet these people are politicians. So I think, as you want to be a leader, you need first to differentiate between those two things. You can be a politician, and you can also be a leader, and you can also be both while you work smart. Yeah.
So, in the involvement of the youth in politics, some of them have already given up. You saw during the 2024 demos, they were very determined to make sure that they changed the country. But it seemed like it didn't happen, or it didn't actualize the dream that they had. Do you think that they have another chance, or do you think they will come out strongly, maybe in 2027, to make the choice of voting? And even before you go to maybe 2027, do you believe that they are going to register as voters?
Let me tell you, Mr. Mwangi, that in current generation that we are, people know many things. They understand what is going on the ground. Are you now getting me? They understand what is going on the ground. Now, I want to answer that question that your question that you are more determined, because even in all the rallies that have been held, the high turnout, especially this Sifuna's rally, the high turnout number of youth is 87%. These people are so determined, and most of them, they have registered so that they can vote. So they are determined, they are very determined, and these people are going to elect their own leaders. And some of them even are competing even in ward levels and even in the constituency level. I can give you an example of Kajiado County. I saw the ODM aspirant is Honorable Moshisho, the deputy governor. His aspirant, deputy governor, is a youth. So you can see youths have high chances, and they are very determined to be leaders of tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my question still remains. There are people who are arguing, by the way, they are saying that, Gen Zs will just come out to demonstrate, they will use the social media platforms, but they will not come out to register as voters and vote on the voting day. Do you believe that the youths are not going to come out? And if you think that they are not going to come out, what is that word that you're going to tell the youth?
Now, Mr. Mwangi, some things you need to understand. If now these people and who are these people who are telling us that youths cannot turn up to register as voters? You must now understand who are these people and why are they telling us that youths cannot register, or they cannot come out and vote. The first thing, where I come from, high numbers of youth have told that they registered. And if we have some youth who have not yet registered, we are going to hold a meeting, I think, in every constituency, so that, and we educate them the importance of being registered, so that we can deal with one enemy. So I think the best thing that, and the best platform that we can use is holding meetings and have a good time with them and tell them the importance of being a registered voter. That's what, as a leader, that's what we are going to tell them. Yeah.
In politics, there are so many things, and one of them is you have to involve money. And when I say money, it means that if you have to vie as a youth, you'll need a lot of money to spend. That is maybe on your logistics, transport, during your campaign season, and also maybe paying for online communication teams to help you communicate with your voters. So what is your way? I have heard that you are an aspirant, right? So if you are an aspirant, what methods are you using to make sure that you're communicating with your voters and making sure that they get your message?
The method that we are going to use, currently is the theme that we are using, especially where that I come from, is youths among youths. We pray the role together and they understand how you are. Because you cannot just appoint yourself. You held a meeting and you discuss with them And if they accept to appoint you as an aspirant, they will definitely support you. And also, you must have at least a little percent that you can also support yourself. So I think that question might be somehow challenging, but it depends on how you have prepared yourself. Yeah, it depends on how you have prepared yourself. Yeah.
Do you believe in what people say that maybe you can be supported by someone, or the people can come up with a pay bill to fundraise for you so that you can become maybe they are member of county assembly or maybe governor or something? Do you believe in that?
Sometimes I believe because some days ago, some even last year, I saw this former SD Maraga. I think he had a table. Yeah, he was doing some contribution. Actually, for me, I will not support. I will not support because some of them might even say that this guy is begging or you understand. So I think I cannot support that. It is better for us to go and sit in the ground. We discuss and what are the procedures that we are going to use and what are the achievements that we are going to use so that we can achieve what is ahead of us.
Okay, what do you see the future of youth politics? We are maybe some months to the election. Do you think that we are going to have the first youth president, or we are still at a very high, or we are still very young to be led by our youth as a country?
I think for now, it is somehow challenging. It is somehow challenging because the people we are now focusing on them, none of them has declared himself that he want to be a president. Like now, Babu want to be a governor in Nairobi County. Yeah. Sifuna might also remain to be a senator in Nairobi County, and those are the people that we were targeting. Now, I think for now, the best thing that we are going to do as youth is only to choose a leader who knows what is meant to be a leader. Yeah. But for now, I think youth 70%. 70%. I don't believe that we will have, especially in this 2027, we will have a youth leader. I think, in my own opinion, we haven't seen any youth leader. Youth leader. We haven't seen any youth leader declaring himself or herself that he will be bearing presidency seat.
What if one comes out and says that I will actually want to vote? Will you vote for them to be president?
Monkey, it depends on the character and who is this, and what is the main thing that this guy is going to do to the normal Mwananchi. You know, we cannot just follow a character that has come from nowhere. What are the agendas? What did this guy do to the normal Mwananchi? We cannot just appoint him randomly. We will come on the table and discuss what have you done to our youth, or what are your agendas, or what do you want to achieve by the end. Yeah.
So you'll have to scrutinize and make sure that you understand the candidate well.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Okay, what about the currency of politics? We have seen that it's politics of handouts. Do you think that one day the country will change and our youth are going to bring change? And also, I also wanted to ask you, do you believe that also in 2027, if we are not going to have a president, a youth president, do you think that over 70% of the seats, maybe governor, MCAs, MPs, senators, women reps, are we going to see new faces, young, energetic faces that are going to represent us in parliament?
Let me say yes, with a few reasons. One reason is most of our youths now are united. So, if all youths will now come together and reason together, we are going to have a very high chances of youth being elected, especially in the constituency level. I will not mention the governor race, but especially in the constituency level, most of them are going to be elected most of them are going to be elected. So I think after this election, we are going to see a lot of achievement. As we also believe that we are going to have many youths in parliament and even in the county assemblies. That is what we are praying for, and even in this government, even in national government. Yeah.
Okay, let's get that conversation there. We are going to continue having such conversations so that we can encourage the youth out there and reach them, maybe represent their views so that we can also hear what the youth have to say. Yeah, that has been Raphael. We have been having a conversation about youth and politics. The future of the youth in politics, that is what we've been having, and also arguing about or discussing the current political atmosphere, the way it has been shaping our country. My name is Mwangi Mwandeki. That has been Mind and Mike podcast. I usually tell you that this is where we have the conversations that no one is having, but everyone deserves to be having them. Bye bye. Let's meet next week. Same place, same time. Mind and Mike, where your mind meets the mic.